And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Whitlock.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the third baseman, Angelo Cooper. Outside low. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day.
First pitch, 7-10.
That one fouled off. And the righty deals. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one ripped. Conine giving chase. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is downstairs. Runner in scoring position, nobody out as we play game one of this 4-game series. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Coming off a big one in their game yesterday, Dylan Beavers.
Boogie had 4 hits his last time out, and when you look at the way that a season can go, there can be times you hit the ball hard, you get nothing out of it. There are times where you have a really good day at the plate. Well, he got rewarded in that last one, and I'm sure he wants to ride that train as long as possible.
And that is out of play. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kobe Mayo. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's off the green monster. One runs in. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. Save. It's 2-0.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
1 out. Runner at second. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And that one ripped to left. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 3-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One gone, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Livan Soto. He swings and fouls one off. Soto with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact. Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And out to aboard to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Jackson Holiday, batting with one down, takes a strike. Two on, one out. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Tough start for him so far, already at 30 pitches here in the first. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
In the air, left field, down the line, and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ethan Salas. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Into second, and he's got a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So 2 down. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swings through that.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Towards first, and foul ball. Oh, and this one gets away. Up with it, fires to first.
He's good.
He's in there. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Whitlock won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Pitching change here, Josh Winkowski.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Angelo Cooper. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Salas on third. Beavers at first. 2 out of the inning. Pitch gets away. And save. A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. Just outside, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Konai sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Kyle Bradish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Cedar Rafaela leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Trevor Story now. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Man aboard, and here is Devers.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Radish, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out. Mountcastle to second, that's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. The shortstop takes the ball. Winkowski checks on first. Mountcastle back in on a dive. In the air, right field. Conine settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Doubled in his first AB. Swinging a foul straight back. That one inside, and that is ball one.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And first offering is fouled off. That's hard hit on the line. Anthony puts it away. Throw over to first.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. Bregman. That ends the frame. Orioles strand a couple. They lead it, though, 6-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Rhys Hoskins. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. On the ground, right side, Mountcastle. He'll do it himself and quickly one away in the second. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one to first, Mountcastle. Steps on first for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Connor Wong, the next to hit, takes ball one. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. On to the third inning and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Winkowski back to work. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Anthony under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 42.
Digging in, Ethan Salas. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Salas in his third season, only 20 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now here is Dylan Beavers. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela on the move. He's got it. 2 away.
Now batting, number 42.
And here is Angelo Cooper. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Salas off of first with 2 away. And that's outside. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1. Sable wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fly ball to right. Puts it away for the out. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1 and
That's out.
2. Man at first, 1 away. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked.
That ends the inning. So we take a break. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. That one drilled left field. Anthony makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Mayo at the plate now. That's ball 1. Fought off foul. This to third. And the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the play. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Bradish ready to fire now. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Bradfield makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins up next for the Red Sox. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball there. To third. Whips it across, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Fenway, ready now for the 5th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, designated hitter, Levon.
And next for the Orioles, Levon Soto. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far.
Bregman, the underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jackson Holliday. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Soto off of first with 2 away. Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Here's a rocket out to left. Anthony snags it, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And he gets Bregman. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field. Mayo on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And stepping in for Boston, Blake Sable. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And that one off the outside edge. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Justin Slayton. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cole Sands getting loose out there. Bernardino also throwing. Next pitch off the plate. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Cooper in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
1-1.
Swings and misses, and the count 1-2.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
This one popped up, foul ground, first base side, and there are 2 down. Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
Ball 3.
Swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. Very high with that one. And the count even 1-1. Mountcastle leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kobe Mayo up next. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Boots it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. And now, Griffin Conine. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, for Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger. How about you?
You know what? I'd actually like to, I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers is it's pretty awesome. That one is. But I also would be interested in looking at one of the Negro Leagues jerseys.
Sure.
And going 42 with that one.
Bradfield pulls it down, 2 away now. So a man aboard, and next for the Red Sox, Trevor Story. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Whips it to Mountcastle. That's the 3rd out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Bernardino. He last pitched 2 days ago. Bradfield now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the air, center field, Rafaela sizing this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Livan Soto will hit next. Line to left, drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ethan Salas. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Holiday, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
For the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Bradish back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Hoskins in the box again, takes the strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Base knock right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And Hoskins into second, and he's got himself a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Cole Sands.
Cole Sands.
Now the left fielder, Dylan Beavers. 0 for 3 in this one. Sands, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And the batter now, Angelo Cooper. 1 for 4 with a double. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Mountcastle in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. And it's even up.
2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Konai makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. 2 outs with a runner at third. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ground ball right side. Bregman handles. And that is the inning. The Orioles leave one. They lead it 6-2. Out to short. Henderson throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one to first. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Story now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Caught him looking for the K. Red Sox go down quietly. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Martinez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Mayo stands in here, takes ball one low. Movement in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias preparing to come on if needed. And a swing and a miss there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Martinez, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Third baseman, Rafael.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's out of here. His 7th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of inning number 9.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's Alex Bregman. Right down to shoot. Strike one. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the Red Sox down to their final out. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. And there's a strike. And it stays fair. Man at first, Blake Sable digs in now. Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Bautista is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts 1 game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.